Everybody. Could you waste one more arpeggio? Everybody loves somebody. Yeah! I tell you, I can't get any rest. My son Dino keeps bringing those hippie rock groups over to the house to rehearse. And you should see one of those kids. His hair looked like a pregnant haystack. And they wear those chains around their necks with medallions and the peace medals. If they ever get caught in the rain, they'll rust to death. Those kids are really something. They send their clothes out to a hippie laundry, they come back twice as dirty. I had a talk with my son last night, and he told me the trouble with this country is they spend more on whiskey than they do on education. Sure, but you learn a lot more from bartenders. I tell you there. Now, don't go away, because here's a nice man to tell you who my guests are tonight.
The Dean Martin Show, starring Sammy Davis Jr., Andy Griffith, Paul Lynde, and Les Brown and his band of renown.
Hello there. This is a good crowd. After the show, we'll all go over to the kitchens of Sarah Lee and watch her cupcakes rise. Yeah, we got a great show tonight. Andy Griffith's here, Paul Lynde, Sammy Davis Jr., and speaking of Sammy Davis, he really doesn't need any introduction. All he needs is an audience, because he's one of the greatest entertainers of our time. Ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful Mr. Sammy Davis Jr.
Good. Look out. I am a lineman for the county, and I drive the main road, searching in the sun for another overload. I hear you singing in the wire, I can hear you through the wine, and the Wichita lineman, Lord, is still on the line. I know I need a small vacation, but it don't look like rain. And if it snows that stretch down south, we'll never stand the strain. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. And the Wichita lineman, yeah, is still on the line. I said the line, said the line, talking about the line. Don't you know I need a small vacation? And I'm hip, it don't look like rain. If it snows that stretch down south, we'll never be the same. And I need you more than want you, and I want you for all time. Ha, get it on. And the Wichita lineman, well, don't you know I'm talking about the Wichita lineman? Yeah, 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 the Wichita lineman is still on the line. Lord, the Wichita lineman is still on the line.
stick around. That's something. Now, if you think that's something, stick around, because later on, me and Sammy, boy, did you louse up the cards today, Gene. And if you stick around, Sammy and me, we're going to do a few songs and sing and dance and tell ourselves. But right now, if you can figure out what I just... What is that? Is that the phone? Hello?
Hello, Mr. Martin. Answer the following question and you'll win a prize. Who was the first man?
My wife told me I was.
Congratulations. You just won a free dancing lesson from the Waltzing Matilda Dance Studios.
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't, Come in.
Sorry I'm late.
Well, and who are you?
I'm your dancing teacher.
Oh.
And I'm here to put some fun in your life.
Besides, I'm not interested in dancing lessons.
Balderdash. Dancing can make you feel good all over.
Depends on how close you hold your partner, right? Besides, even if I wasn't, I don't think you could teach me to dance.
Poppycock, I'm the best. I teach the mambo as part of my craft, and I teach the ballet to stay out of the draft. But let's get on with the lesson. Watch this step.
Olé! And what's that?
A spider on your floor.
Did you kill him?
No, silly. I did the flamenco with him. I just love to dance. When I got married, I danced all night long.
That's no way to spend your wedding night.
You haven't seen my wife.
Oh.
Say, I ought to show you the Mexican hat dance. That's where you kick your feet around a Mexican hat.
Sounds like fun.
Not for the Mexican that's wearing it. What a fool I've been. There's only one dance for a romantic person such as yourself, the tango. The tango is an offshoot of the primitive fertility dances which people dance to have children.
Oh, they'd have a lot more children if they'd stop dancing.
That's true. Before I can teach you the tango, you'll have to learn some dance etiquette. What's the first thing you do when you go to a dance? How do you approach the girl you want to dance with?
Well, first I take her hand, then I put my arm around her waist, then I pull her real close.
Then what do?
Whatever she'll let me.
That's disgusting. Listen, fella, you should never take advantage of a girl on the dance floor.
I shouldn't?
No, wait till you get her out in the car.
Oh.
Then nobody can hear her scream.
Now, listen, pal, I don't want no dance lesson. Why don't you just foxtrot off, Doc? Just foxtrot off.
Sure, kick the dancer when he's down. You don't know what I've been through. How do you think I got where I am today? I used to be a dance hall boy. The victim of love-starved women. For 10 cents a dance, they used to paw me and claw me and stick their fingers in my cummerbund. That was an extra nickel. One woman held me so close, she steamed the crease out of my pants. Oh, they were desperate. They'd wear patent leather shoes so they could see up my suit. All they'd do was grab. If it weren't for that, I'd have quit. Oh, they're all the same. Buy you a few drinks and think they own you. And after they've had their cheap thrill, they cast you aside like dirt. Oh, why was I cursed with this beautiful body? I was born to dance. I'm just a butterfly flitting around the candle of life. Music, play on.
Hey, what about my free dance
I
lesson?
go to Arthur Mary.
Welcome to the show.
Well, thank you, Dean. Thank you.
And I want to tell you What a real privilege it is to have you come by here.
Well, you know something, Dean? You have more fun around here than a caller at a topless square dance. That's right. Nobody has more fun than you.
Except maybe the guy who puts body makeup on the girls, you know. But I'm glad you're here, Andy, because, well, I've been getting letters from fathers who want to know how to tell their sons about the facts of life, and I figure you'd be better at that than anybody.
Oh, you mean about the birds and the bees?
Yep. Oh, how about I be the kid and you be the father telling me the facts of life? Can we have a little facts of life music, please?
Oh, sure. Here, I'll see. There we are. Now, son, I believe you're old enough now for us to have that man-to-man talk that I've been promising you about the birds and the bees.
Sure, Pa. Now, what do you want to know?
Well, what I want to know is, how much do you know?
Well, I know babies come from heaven.
Uh-huh. Where's heaven?
Well, I guess heaven is the office picnic. That's where everybody says Aunt Hazel got little cousin Billy.
Oh, well, now, there you go. I mean, that's why we're having this little talk, isn't it? See, you're just assuming it was a picnic. Well, listen, what we'll do is we'll start at the very beginning. Okay? Now, what's the first thing that you notice about girls that's different?
Girls wear dresses.
That's right. That's right. See, boys don't wear dresses, do they?
Well, I know. One night I looked in the window over at the hairdressing parlor, and Mr. Bruce was wearing a dress.
That's another category.
Oh, it is. Well, is Mr. Bruce a bird or a bee?
Well, he ain't neither. He's a kind of a butterfly. Let's see. Let me try another approach here. Oh yeah. Have you noticed that girls play different than boys? I mean, like for instance, boys just hate to have girls play baseball with them.
Gee, you're wrong. Just yesterday, I seen Arnie talking to Crazy Shirley, and he said, "You play ball with me, and I'll give you an ice cream."
I'm curious about something. Son, why do they call her Crazy Shirley?
Because all she wants to do is play doctor.
You've been playing doctor with Crazy Shirley?
Sure.
Huh? What do you do?
What does any doctor do?
Afraid to ask.
Oh, I gave her 2 aspirins and told her to call me tomorrow.
You gave me a nasty turn there. Now, you've seen people in the movie house. Now, when the boy puts his arm around the girl, now that's called smooching.
Is that where babies come from?
No, that's called advanced smooching. Now, let's get back to the birds and the bees.
Who cares about the birds and the bees? I want to know about wife swapping.
Hold it. Hold it. Where'd you hear about wife swapping?
Well, I heard that Ben down at the gas station swapped his wife for a pickup truck.
Oh, well, in Ben's case, I think he got the best part of the deal. Now, can I please tell you about the birds and the bees?
Okay.
All right. Now, just imagine a little hummingbird, okay, flying through the gardens. He's going from flower to flower. He's going zip, 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 zip.
Oh, he's going to wear out his zipper.
Sophisticated for you. Let's run on back to the basic bees. Now, for every queen bee in a hive, there are 500 male bees.
Gee, some of them bees got to wait a whole year and a half for a date, huh?
No wonder they go around stinging people.
Yeah. They're going out of their gourds. That's right. Hey, Pa, I'm going to get going. moment, I gotta go rent a tuxedo.
Well, what for?
I'm getting married tomorrow.
Well, now, wait a minute, son. Wait. Aren't you a little young? I mean, why don't you wait?
Well, I can wait, but she can't.
Where did I go wrong?
Fifth year. Oh, I'm going into my fifth. Y'all know my pal Ken Lane here. He had one too many last night. 5 o'clock this morning, he brought home a manhole cover and tried to play it on his phonograph. I ain't kidding. You should have seen him at rehearsal today. He sat on the piano and tried to play the stool. Well, I'm gonna go to the couch. Before I go, just remember the famous words of Robin Hood, who once said, "I wish we didn't have such a little John." Hey, Dickie boy! Mr. Dick Martin! Of the Martin Laughing. Roland Martin.
You know, I hate to bother you, Dean. I know you're doing a show, but my Aunt Harriet's here from Yakima, Washington. You remember Aunt Harriet?
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Sure I remember her.
She was the one that was kidnapped by a militant sousaphone player and held against her will in a loft, you know. Oh, yeah. Anyway, she watches the show every week, and she just get a big kick out of kissing a big television star, so I wonder if it's all right.
Oh,
Here, Harriet, come on in, Doc. There's Harriet now. You go ahead and kiss him.
Thank you, Mr. Martin.
Thank you. You know, they don't have big stars like Ken back in Yakima.
I know they don't. Mr. Dick Martin, thank you. This is great. The only bar in town that ain't closed.
Oh, isn't it cute? A bar that looks like a piano.
We were just close.
What do you mean, closing?
Yeah.
Come on, get out the booze, play something. We're with the Tacoma Tin Company. We just blew into town from the Can Festival.
That's right. And we're looking for some fun.
Fun. That's what you all say, but you're not really looking for fun. You want to do send things. You're animals, all of you animals.
All right, let's get this party started.
That's right.
Oh, all right, what's two more? Yoo-hoo, booze person. Give me a couple of zombies and a side order of broads. Oh, what the heck. If I can bring just a little ray of sunshine into the lives of these lonely guys, I guess that's worth sticking around for.
Now, that's real nice.
Boys, this is dusty and dirty. They ain't too great, but why be fussy? At least they're more fun than your average hussy. Why don't I tickle the 88 while you guys tickle the girls?
Okay.
The deep purple falls over sleepy garden walls.
And the stars begin to twinkle in the sky.
I don't recall handing out song sheets.
I was just getting in the swing of things.
Where does it say Hayseeds play Mitch Miller with piano person?
Come on, don't be such a grouch.
That's right. Don't be a grouch like that.
Grouchy.
Yeah, just an old...
Sure, go ahead, call me a grouch. Ever stop to think what I have to go through? Every night sitting in this sin bin, watching the seamy side of life. Believe me, I've seen every peccadillo in town.
I beg your grace.
bosses with their secretaries, cheating wives, philandering husbands. It's just a cesspool of booze and sex. Through it all, I have to sit here and diddle on these dominoes. You think it's easy for me? Playing this thing all night till I can't move my arms anymore. Stumbling home at 5 in the morning, half from the bag and sick from cigarette smoke. And there's my wife ripping on the clothes, hollering, "Take me! Take me!" Oh, gosh, I love this business.
They heard the breeze in the tree, singing weird melodies, and they made that. Yeah, and from the jail there came a wail. Don't you know it came from a downhearted frail? And they played that as a part of the blues. Go ahead, take the spot. Out from a whip-a-whip. They took a new note. They pushed it to a horn till it was worn into a blue note. And then they nursed it, rehearsed it, and gave out the news that the Southland gave birth to the blues. So forget your troubles and wear a smile, and you will never go wrong if you learn to croon a happy tune. A happy tune. A happy tune. We'll call them Sam songs, these songs, our songs. Good evening, friends.
Mr. Sammy Davis.
Here we go again, at the very end of the show. But here's a thought or two we'd like to throw at you before we have to go.
Well, I have just invented the ultimate in automation. This machine completely replaces the wife.
Replaces the wife?
Yes, it does everything a wife does, only better.
Amazing. Could I see a demonstration?
Of course.
Take out the garbage, mow the lawn, pick up your clothes, and not tonight. I've got a headache.
Well, Mr. Ferguson, this is the big day. We have put all your interests on a punch card, and the computer has selected the perfect date for you.
I'm so excited. May I meet my date now?
You sure can. Would you come in, please? Mr. Ferguson, here is your computer date. Ralph O'Malley.
Pleased to meet you.
What? Wait a minute. I can't go out with him
Why not?
because you're not Jewish.
I'm happy to report, Mr. Cummings, that your operation was a complete success. We removed all the parts of your body and replaced them with artificial organs. Among other things, you now have an artificial heart, an artificial liver, artificial kidneys, and artificial lungs. Now, do you have any questions?
Yeah, where are the artificial girls?
Daddy, I want you to meet my new fiancé, Harold.
You mean the two of you are gonna get married?
That's right, Mr. Holmquist. I really love Sally very, very much.
Oh, that's wonderful. Welcome to the family, Harold.
sir.
It's so nice when in this world of hate and prejudice and discrimination, two people can look beyond external differences and judge each other for what they really are inside. Where do you plan to live?
Well, Daddy, I was thinking maybe for the first year or so, here with you. Is that all right?
All right, of course it is, sweetie. Where do you plan to live?
Robert, I suppose you heard about your appointment.
Yes, I did, sir.
Just think, the next Apollo flight will carry you, the first man of your race, to the moon. It'll be your findings that will help people settle on the moon someday. A perfectly integrated planet with no prejudices or racial overtones.
Oh, yeah? Then how come they're sending me to the dark side of the moon?
Fred, I just got drafted.
Drafted? Didn't you follow my advice when you went for your physical?
I did everything you told me.
Well, did you wear the lipstick and earrings?
Yeah.
And the high heels and the dress?
Yeah.
And the padded bra?
Sure, I wore all those things.
And the Army still took you?
No, to wax.
What does this make you think of?
Sex.
What does this make you think of?
Sex.
What does this make you think of?
Sex.
It seems you have a strong obsession about sex.
What do you mean I have an obsession? You're the one that's drawing all those sexy pictures there.
Here we go again, and we've had a regular ball. And we hope that you had a good time too, and we're sorry to say that's all.
Oh, yeah. I sure want to thank all my wonderful guests for joining us, and I hope you'll all be back with us next week. We're going to have some great talent on the show. Don't forget to look in. In the meantime, just keep all them cards and letters coming in, folks. And this week, I sure want to thank that nice man from Detroit who sent me the new car all made out of rubber. It's really great. If it's hit, it won't dent. If it's scraped, it won't scratch. And if it runs out of gas, you just dribble it to the nearest gas station.
Everybody loves somebody. So what did I do?